Julian made our first trip in, and this place is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna show you guys what we got here. Still unloading, but the views are forever. Amazing views. What do you think, babe?
I love the bathtub.
She loves the bathtub. 4-day escape in the mountains. Regain our sanity. Little relaxation. It's just hanging out. Limited Wi-Fi connections, which I'm actually very excited about. So yeah, we're gonna unpack and get things all set up and then start enjoying the vacay here. All right, here we are, day number 2, just getting the morning started. It's 11 o'clock because we slept in. Yes, feel amazing. Never do that. And yeah, we didn't get the rest of last night on camera because we were doing adult things. So for example, babe, what were we doing last night?
We were having fun.
Yep. Yeah. So we were doing adult things, which consisted of 1, taking photos of the amazing sunset and enjoying that, and then 2, we realized it was 8 p.m. and we're in this tiny town of like 5,000 people, and we didn't have dinner figured out. So then we had to race off and grab some dinner. And then number 3, we lit a fireplace. Or actually, my wife Tiff lit a fire because I struggled to do so. Let's keep that between us. And then, and so this is breakfast. Our pizza from the little local pizzeria shop. It's actually really, really, really good. Yeah, and so for now, we're gonna get the day started. Gonna take these guys out for a little run. And see what outdoors has to bring us. What do you think, Kona? You ready? All right, here we go. Taking these rascals out. They are city dogs. So they definitely are not familiar with the boundaries of outside. So we'll see how they do. Come here. Come on. All right, grown man mistake. Number 2 or 3 of this trip so far. I put on deodorant and cologne this morning, just out of natural habit as I prepare for the day. And now I have flies following me everywhere and bugs, and it's horrible. And luckily Kona's cleaning up shop. That a girl. Take this small ball. This small ball is the target, basically. It says East Point on it. All right, so we're gonna take the small ball. We toss it out there. So that's the target. So do you want to be red or green? Red. Okay. So you grab a red ball. They're heavy. And then what you're gonna do is
Can I stand up on the platform?
Yeah, you can stand up on the platform.
I try to get it
As close as possible to that white one. Oh, that was a bowling ball shot. Woo! Hey, look at the ricochet though. Okay. Right, so I'm up here and I'm just thinking, enjoying the breeze and just thinking. And it's everything is so quiet. It's so easy to think. Thinking a lot of business stuff, thinking a lot of life stuff, which I'll share with you guys in a moment. But I'm curious, let me know if you guys could live in the mountains, or if you guys do live in the mountains and you love it. I'm sitting here thinking, could I live in the mountains like this in a small town? And would I be happy with that lifestyle? It's really interesting now that we're up here to kind of consider that. So I'm really curious what you guys think. But that's one of the thought processes I'm having right now is could I live up here with these views and the serenity? Would that be enough, or do I need more action, things to do, places to go? It's kind of a trip to think about. All right, guys, Thursday morning, about 10 o'clock. Slept in again, feels great. Now we are headed over to the grocery store to pick up some things, check out town for a second. Leaving the pups here just to make it easier, and just gonna go check out the town, maybe pick up an apple pie. So let's go. Made it back home from the grocery store. We picked up a lot of goodies because what we're doing here is we're gonna make some funnel cake. It's one of our favorite desserts. We don't do it that often, but on vacay, absolutely. So we're actually having funnel cake for breakfast. Yes, what do we got going here?
We gotta get some oil to where it's really hot, so it'll fry the funnel cake.
Alright, so we're gonna fry some oil first. Olive oil's going.
You're supposed to use vegetable oil, but we're trying to be a little bit healthier. So we just keep it with olive oil.
Just with olive oil. Yeah, and then over here we got mixer, the actual funnel cake mix. Then we're adding blueberries, fresh blackberries. There's an egg to mix in. We have some milk, sugar, caramel toppings, and then we're gonna mix it all in here. Or actually, do we put this in the, what is this used for?
Oh, I'm gonna wash the fruit.
That's for washing the fruit. All right, these guys do not have measuring cups, so what we found was a protein shaker.
It doesn't look like 3/4
that we're using to try and figure out 3/4 of a cup.
Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out.
We're going with it. We'll make it work. And while Tiff mixes that good stuff up, I'm gonna walk around with you guys for a second and tell you guys about something I learned on the way over here. So on the way driving up here, it's about an hour and 30-minute drive from San Diego. I was listening to my mentor. I call him my mentor. This guy has a podcast. He does 50 million a year. And just brilliant dude. Went to like Harvard and is just like really cool dude too. But he was talking about the difference. You guys, I thought this was so interesting, but he was talking about time versus attention, and because almost every entrepreneur says the cliche, time is your most valuable asset. He's got a different take on it, and I think that's interesting considering how successful he is. But his take on it is that attention is more valuable than time. The way he explains it, though, guys, is really interesting. So basically what he says is that time isn't your most valuable asset, attention is. And the reason he says that is because you could have an 8-hour workday, but let's just say you had an argument with your significant other the night before. You won't have full attention during that workday because in the back of your mind, you're not feeling well. There's unresolved issues, relationship issues or something like that. And he's like, because of that, your mind isn't going to be able to operate like a computer and compute at the level it could. It's not going to be at full capacity, computing power wise, because you have this emotional state and your attention in the back of your mind is on that argument or, otherwise wrapped up in some type of issue with someone else. And so he explains what is super, super important to him is making sure everything is sound in all of his relationships, whether that's with his wife, whether that's with his parents, whether that's with childhood friends, whatever it is, he makes sure all of those elements, all of those different things are taken care of in good shape and in good, just state of being. And so that way, when he does get to work, he's got 100% attention. He's got full computing power. He's got all the capacity to operate and make really, really strategic decisions. And so I thought that was so cool because, I would have been like, yeah, time is the most valuable asset. I think everybody says that, but he goes, no, because you could have all the time in the world, but if your mind is somewhere else because there's other issues going on, he's like, we probably all had those work days where we're thinking about something else, and it's really hard to focus, and it's really hard to make, strategic and sound decisions. So I thought that was awesome. It was a killer podcast episode. I'm not revealing the dude's name. Pardon me for that, guys. I will not reveal his name because I only reveal his name 2 people in our mastermind, 7-figure visionary. I only reveal his name to people in our mastermind because he's like my secret weapon. Like nobody really knows. He's not one of those flashy Gary Vaynerchuk entrepreneurs, but the guy is just secretly brilliant. And in a matter of years, grew his company to 50 million. So I'm sure in the future he'll become a bigger name. People will know who he is, but right now he's under the radar. So he's my secret weapon. So I wanted to just share that little tidbit with you. But in the future, or if you guys decide to join the 7-figure mastermind and want to scale, 7-figure visionary, want to scale 7 figures as an online coach, you'll get to learn who he is. But anyways, units of attention. Attention is number one. He talks about how if you have like a bowl of marbles and each marble represents 1 unit of attention, he's like, you want to basically have all units available to you to just focus on business. And so he will take time off work if he needs to resolve other issues in his life so that when he does get back to work, he's like 5 times as productive. So cool productivity tip. And the takeaway, right, is go resolve anything that is stealing your attention, right? That's consuming your energy, your brain power, your emotional state. Get that all cleared up, and then you'll be able to be that much more productive. But anyways, that's my ramble. The wife is super sweet. She puts up with the podcast when we're in the car, and that's nice of her. But everything you should not be eating all at once. I'm so excited. So here we are, nighttime. Just finished our little photo shoot because this stud has our website going up soon. I'm going to attempt to build a fire, and I say attempt because it did not work in night number 1, and the wifey took over and built a fireplace. I know, troll me in the comments. Yep, I can't build a fire. So anyways, I learned about kindling. Yeah, I know. But I'm growing up a little bit, little by little. Here we go. We brought in all this wood from outside, and we have cardboard pizza box for kindling, and I'm about to try and light this thing up. Let's see what we can do. Oh, here we go. Look at this, guys. It's starting to go. That's the kindling right there. Some cardboard pizza boxes right there. Starting to go. Look at this. Log cabin official. Boom. All right. We did it. Raging fire. Look at this. Oh, so good. Here's what we got going on. What are we making for dinner, babe?
Egg whites. We do 3-to-1 ratio.
3-to-1 ratio. We're making egg whites for dinner.
And Caesar salad.
And Caesar salad. All right, guys, morning time. It is 11 a.m. We woke up about 7:30, had a little bit of breakfast, and then kind of packed and cleaned up the place. Now we're headed back to San Diego. Super hot out. It's like 80, 85 degrees out. Really, really, really nice. But yeah, awesome little trip. We had an absolute blast, recharged. What's really cool, I've been keeping in touch with the team the whole time, and they have sold, it's either 3 or 4 new clients while we were gone, which is so awesome that, because I remember years ago, I was a solo entrepreneur. I would do everything myself, and anytime I'd go on vacation, I would be working like half the vacation. So it was really nice to have the business grow while still being able to recharge, and now I'm super refreshed and ready to get back to it. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us on our journey, and we will see you guys in the next episode here. Got any final words, Tiff? That's all she's got. All right, later, guys.